Condo like the in my fridge.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in this arena, you can feel the tensions mounting with each player introduction. That's playoff basketball. Stick around. We're back after this. A possible elimination game tonight. This series stands at 3-1. Welcome to the Western Conference Playoffs on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. The arrival of Chris Paul has galvanized the Suns team. He said, quote, Devin Booker had everything to do with why I came to Phoenix. Coach Monty Williams and his amazing staff. We have so many young guys who are just growing and so much depth. We've got great vets. It's a really fun team to be on.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. You look at the Suns, a chance for them to close out the series here at home.
Yeah, and they don't want to have to travel again in this series. This is exactly how they wanted the series to go.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Derrick Rose is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 5 down low. And for the Suns, they've got Devin Booker. Nicholas Batum out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Prez in at the 1. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Here's Green. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Now here's Booker to the paint. Here's Prez, and he banks in the layup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Now Rose. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
It's Booker on the wing. Here's the floater. Oladipo with a block.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Prez. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender poster.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
A minute 31 left to play in the first. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Oladipo against Booker. Down low. Here's Batum. Doesn't go for him. Green with the defensive effort. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Baseline J. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. From 11 feet away. Perez grabs the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's off the... rim, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
The Suns trailing. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Paul with it. Now Wiggins defending. Nails it from 3.
You know, not every player can make that kind of pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 12. Saric against Rose. They now take the lead. Saric has got his first bucket in this one.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Oh, rejected by Ayton. Wiggins against Booker. And it's good for 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the Suns call time here. He's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Saric. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Got a piece of it. Here's Thomas. Pass to Iguodala. Robinson on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 16 points for him.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
The kick out to Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Thomas. Now here's Iguodala. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he throws it down with one hand.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And McGee with the stuff.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Outside Robinson. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
With one on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, a hot start for you shooting the ball, but in what areas could you improve as a team?
Well, that's all we're seeing. Neither team's playing any D. It's like an offensive extravaganza, and nobody wants to guard anybody.
Well, I'm sure you can inspire them to play better D in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for San Antonio, they've been outplayed this series, currently desperate to keep their season alive, down 3-1. Tonight they're playing definitely with that sense of urgency that they need to, staying right in this game, hoping to force a Game 6. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Hard to feel happy when your opponent's shooting over 60%. They're going to have to make things harder for those guys defensively. Force them out their comfort zone. Contest every shot.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. The Suns trailing. So on the floor. For San Antonio, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Derrick Rose is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Green, and it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Prez. 6 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Off the left rim and out.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Now Wiggins to the inside. Banked it in off the glass.
Assisted by.
He's got 24.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And he's going for the lob. The offensive rebound. Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Offensive rebound.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter. And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Suns making a change here. Saric checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Here's Prez. Pass to Batum. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's stolen by Green. Wiggins passes to Green. It's picked off. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Batum, guarded by Rose. This for the tie. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 24 points for him, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Iguodala's checked in for Green. Bates-Diop comes in for Wiggins. Robinson, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Thomas in for Rose. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Paul's got his first basket of the night.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior. He likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 27.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Outside Johnson to the middle. Pass to Thomas. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Up and in on the layup. Give him 31 now.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
San Antonio leading.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Mr. Fundamental shot is good.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Paul with it. Here's Prez. good. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Cameron Johnson out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Prez in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Count that. 2 points. And a chance for one more at the line.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Phoenix making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Johnson. Mr. Fundamental. Pass to Thomas. And here's Robinson. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Mr. Fundamental. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Prez. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And another shot. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last.
Substitution for your Suns. Devin Booker.
Here's Thomas. 1:46 left in the fourth. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're down by 10. A minute 39 left in the final quarter. Green's checked in for San Antonio. Victor Oladipo comes in for Robinson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Now here's Paul. He's closely guarded. Fires from 14. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, I love the pass-first nature of Paul's game. So good at setting up his teammates and endearing himself to them because of it.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Count it. 43 points in the game.
In this series setup, Game 5s are so important. A massive win for the Spurs.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And a gutsy showing that'll force a Game 6. They're not ready for their season to be over just yet.
And it says a lot about the character of this team. With all the pressure. In the world on them, they come out and perform. Still 2 more must-wins in front of them, but they'll go into Game 6 believing this series is theirs for the taking.
Drops a first, and the Spurs with some changes. Wiggins comes in for Bates Diop, and Rose is subbed in for Thomas. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Booker. There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the wing on the left, Prez. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his
it's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Second team.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
And it's Phoenix's ball. A 12-point game. Here's Prez. And it's Mr. Fundamentals with a rebound. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Many league observers were starting to count them out, but tonight's effort gives them a chance to turn the tide.
It would be a major league comeback. Can they really take 2 more games in this series? I have my doubts, but we'll see.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.